Hi, this is Joshua from culturaldetox.com, and I'm sharing about the at-home cultural detox retreat that begins the day after Thanksgiving, November 29, and goes for a week through December 6th, which is a Friday. And this is a very, very cool idea. It's an idea where you take the principles of the cultural detox process, the guidelines, and you apply it to your day-to-day life, and you really get to see the benefits of this within your life, just how much change can happen by making a couple tweaks and adjustments. So it also includes so there's guidelines, there's also every evening either a recorded talk or video that might be about meditation or about the heart or about breathing or something different each day to watch. Or we're going to have an online chat room video conferencing. So see how this works, to discuss our challenges and share what we're going through, and also just to discuss another topic, like in person. So every evening there will be a talk, and then closing on that Friday, December 6th, we're going to have a Thanksgiving meal of our own, very healthy, very nutritious and delicious Thanksgiving meal. It begins a 3-day retreat. So for those of you who would like to really take this cultural detox to a deep level, you can come. Friday we have this meal. Saturday we're going to the Russian Banya for some cleansing practices, which are very, very, very strong, detoxifying for the body, the mind, the emotions. Then in the evening we'll come back and we'll rest, and in the evening we will do some life visioning practices, trance dance, and then vision boarding, to put together like a board of imagery that inspires us towards this vision that we've just established clearly. And then on Sunday we'll be going on a shamanic hike, so walking through the woods and stopping along the way to have a ritual for each of the different elements and connect with the energies of these elements, invite them more deeply into our lives, and allow their healing properties to help to free us from that which limits us, followed by a really nice warm meal after being outdoors. So this is the weekend following. So I'm going to go over some of the guidelines. During the retreat, we start with just agreeing to keep 5 basic codes of conduct. 1, to abstain from intentionally killing or harming any living being. 2, to abstain from taking what is not given. 3, to abstain from this is sexual misconduct and also sensual misconduct. So what this means in the sexual misconduct manner is just abstaining from having any sort of relationship with those in relationships with other people, especially marriages, partnerships, things like that. So just not going in there in that way. And then the sensual pleasures is just not going to extremes with anything and abusing any sensual object for just gratification and pleasure. Abstain from speaking lies. Number 4 is abstain from speaking lies, harsh speech, divisive speech, and gossip. And number 5 is abstaining from taking drugs or alcohol. Now, some other guidelines for this is to just keep doing what you already do in your life and just apply these simple guidelines so you can see how you're going through your life, but everything is different. And you really gain the ability to develop positive qualities and habits in our lives by doing this. Choose a spiritual friend, whether this is someone who's doing the retreat or just another friend. Choose a friend who can support you, who knows what you're doing, who you can talk to, who can just support you in this process in case anything challenging comes up, who can really be there for you and just hold the space as you go through this retreat. Every day, write a short check-in, emailing this check-in every day, answering a couple questions which will be sent when you enroll, send you these questions, and then asking a question of your own every day. And then when you send these, just label the message day 1 check-in or day 2 check-in, and then your check-in. And then these questions help, and these sharings help to understand where everyone in the group is at and how to best support and serve and help people through, and maybe answer a lot of these questions that people are having as they're going through. So, the things that we want to eliminate from our lifestyle are any sort of media input, like the newspapers, the magazines, radio, television. This includes Facebook, it includes YouTube, and unnecessary website browsing. Also, movies and video games. So this really means to take away and strip away any of these sensory inputs that really aren't necessary, and gives us the opportunity to be more creative and express ourselves through writing, art, poetry, dance, maybe organizing our life. We have more time for that. Painting, being outdoors, walking, meeting with friends in person, and doing something new every day. So when we take those things out, it's amazing how much space opens up. Even those simple check-ins to Facebook, like every, I don't know, half an hour on our cell phone, we don't need that. And it makes the mind a lot more continuous. So there's not so much breaks, and it's amazing cumulative effect that this has. So then we talk about the 6 aspects which we want to go deeper into during actually there's 7 during the retreat. The first is breathing. So every single day, to practice one of these breathing exercises, there are 3 posted on culturaldetox.com under practices, and just practice one of these breathing exercises every single day. Also, being outdoors is just extremely good. Practice deep breathing outdoors. Very, very good. And these breathing practices to help develop the habit of breathing more deeply, to breathe into the lower belly. The 7x7 practice or the 5x5 is highly recommended. Hydration. Drink every single day half your body weight in water. Ounces. Ounces of water. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you would aim to drink 75 ounces of water a day. And start your day with drinking at least 16 ounces first thing. You might want to go 32 and just flush everything out. I drink 32 every morning. You want to drink water that's free of fluoride or additives. So the most ideal water is spring water, fresh. Then you could go distilled water or reverse osmosis water. These are clean waters. And also drink either between meals or before meals. Ideally, you give yourself about 2 hours after a meal before drinking, because this allows the digestive process to work more efficiently. Nutrition. So this, we want to eliminate all sugar in all forms. Fruit and raw honey are okay. All processed or packaged foods eliminate. Flour, breads, pastries, caffeine, preservatives and chemical additives found in food, and spicy foods. So eliminate all of these. So what does this leave? This leaves fresh, organic, natural, local fruits, vegetables, and grains. Also, if you wish to go this route, you could enjoy organic raw dairy, eggs, free-range grass-fed animal products. It's acceptable. However, these things are more complicated for the body to process and digest and receive. And the animal has its own life, and if it's been raised in captivity that humans put it in, its life isn't necessarily connected to the whole in the way that it naturally would be. And in that case, it's presenting information to our bodies in a sort of fragmented, in a way that is not the type of detox and information that we want to be receiving. So most ideally, if we can just enjoy what's most simple and natural, your body will not miss anything for 1 week. 1 week is nothing. You can fast, no food, no water for 1 week, and you'll be fine. You can live. You can, yes. So just be aware that you can do 1 week of no dairy, no meat, animal products if you choose. Movement. Yes, sorry. There's also food stacking and food combining. I have all of these written out on the website. You can find them too. This is just a video with all of it covered to give you an introduction. So the food combining or food stacking principles are that food digests in different ways and also different speeds. Fruits digest very quickly. Sugars, starches, these digest actually in the colon, not in the stomach. So when we eat foods in a certain order or combination, sometimes it works against the natural flow of the body. So it can create indigestion, burping, bloating, gas, all of these sorts of things. When we eat in a harmonious way, meaning we want to drink our water first or have our liquids, then our fruits, then our greens or vegetables, then our carbohydrates, and then our proteins. In this order, because this is the order of complexity of digestion, time, and how it digests in the body. So this is just a very harmonious way, and it allows the body to use less energy for digestive process. More energy it's more efficiently absorbed, all the food that we eat, the nutrients, and it's just more efficient. So individuals feel a lot better. More energy. Day by day, cumulative. So the next we have is movement. So every single day, just make sure that you have some type of movement in your life, whether it's yoga, which is a very, very good practice every day. Maybe it's running, maybe it's a long walk, stretching, any form of exercise, whatever you choose, whatever you wish to do. There are 13 joint exercises and also morning bed exercises posted on culturaldetox.com under practices. So you can find these. They're both very recommended because the 13 joint exercises target all the movement areas of our body and where toxins get accumulated. So when we move them every day, we feel more and more light, free, and good in our bodies. Rest. Every day, we want to get at least 8 hours of rest. So with taking out the social media, the media from our lives, it usually gives us more time to do things. So go to bed earlier so that 8 hours is possible, because this has one of the biggest effects on us that we don't even realize, and most individuals get way too little rest, and but they're not really present, they're not really here. Their minds aren't really working. They don't feel, centered, calm. All of these things are very much directly related to rest. And so please, please, please make this one of your key points of this week, and you will feel tremendous transformation. And then detox as a way of life. So some ideas for this are go to the spa. We have that during the weekend retreat. Take a day to fast. Maybe you want to fast with just juice for a day, or eat only one type of fruit. Use a neti pot to clean your sinuses. Or find a ionic foot bath, which is very powerful for removing toxins from the body. Have a colonic. These are just a couple ideas. Just anything that you can think of. Skin brushing is very good. Anything you can think of for detoxification. And again, we have this weekend that I highly encourage anyone. It's in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania. Come and join us. It's very inexpensive. It's really meant to help anyone who's interested in this way of life go deeper into it. And then we have meditation and prayer. every day. Every day, take 5 to 15 minutes in the morning, first thing, and in the evening, last thing, to just sit and be in stillness. Be. And be with yourself, and accept yourself. Every experience, there's nothing for you to achieve. This station is not a state that is conditioned. It's not a state that you need to do anything. It's a state that we just rest. We just are. There's just a presence. This is the state we want to cultivate, is just sit and calm down. Stop going anywhere. There's nowhere to go, nothing to be, nothing to do. You're just here. And from this state, after a couple minutes or however you feel, then address the universe, address God, address the source. Whatever your direction, your address that you're addressing it to, pray. Sincerely, just open up, speak out loud, inside, visualize, however it may be. And then express how you are. Ask for what you need in your life. Just ask for these things. Ask for whatever you see that you need. Material, spiritual, emotional, mental, in relationships, whatever it might be. And then give gratitude as well. Actually, gratitude is like the first thing you want to do, is just express how grateful you are for everything you have and all the abundance that you're surrounded by and all the blessings. And then also just anything that you know that could help for other people. Maybe someone you know is sick. Maybe there's something going on in the Philippines and you just feel sincerely. So the deeper and more authentic you are, the better. It doesn't matter if you've never done it before. Just be authentic. Just be authentic and open yourself to try it. And you will find that this is a very powerful thing to do. To sit, to be still, and then just to express yourself. In a way, even if you don't know who you're talking to, you're just still open and you're just talking, and you will find that this is a very powerful thing. So if you're interested in joining, please email me. Let me know you're interested so we can all be doing this together. And this will be one of the final things that I'm doing here in the United States. This is the final thing that I am doing. And yeah, if you're interested in coming to just a part of this weekend as well, you can come to a part of it. If you have any questions, please email me. I hope that this was all clear enough, and I did my best to put a lot of information into a relatively short period of time. This is a summary and introduction so that individuals know what this is about. And I hope this answers any questions that individuals may have. Thank you for your interest, and I hope to walk side by side with you as we journey into this at-home cultural detox retreat.